Ryan. If he was here right now, would you go over and say hello?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'll get along
No
with
problem.
him really well.
Okay.
No, yeah.
All right.
Always when I see him, I talk to him. We never had a problem.
He comes off a little strong for some people, but I have the same feeling as you. Like, no, he's actually a good guy. He's just a competitor.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I mean, you know more than anyone that
Sure.
the game that he does is like, it works for him, but it's not for everyone. But he became like really big, famous because of the way that he talks and back up what he says.
Sure.
So, but he's a nice guy. I respect him a lot, and I just told him, hey, bro, like I don't like that, so let's avoid this. So he's like, he respect that, and we never do that trash talk.
And he's got the match coming up with Galvao.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Because Galvao plays the game, but Galvao could win a decision, just by example, and Gordon probably could not.
It's a hard one. I don't know how the strategy that they're gonna play. I know Galvao is gonna be training hard for sure, but I don't see Gordon taking Galvao down,
Right.
because Galvao has a really good wrestling. So, or Gordon need to like hold guard and start with a negative point.
Sure.
I don't know if it's a good strategy to start behind on points against Andrea. That's the only like scenario that I see, because I don't see Andrea doing a mistake to let him pull guard,
Right.
play with the rules, like he did with me, right? He tried to shot, I defend, and he hold for like 3 seconds and pull guard. Andrea not gonna let that happen. So I'm really curious to see how they're gonna play that. How it's gonna be the strategy for both of them. Because it's gonna be one mistake and they're gonna cost the fight.
Yes. I feel like I could be wrong. My sense is that they have very different strategies. My sense is Gordon's going to try to tap him in 20 minutes, and Andre's not. Andre's going to try to gain favor with the judges and have control for 20 minutes. That's my guess.
EDCC is different because it's a long time, and when you fight somebody like a really good, like the same level as you can't like expose too much. Like he fought me, he didn't try to submit me.
Sure.
So it was like a lot about the strategy. I got a negative point, and he was winning, so he just played safe. So it's different when you're fighting for like a big one, or something that you don't really want to lose. Of course, you never want to lose, but so I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one, but of course they can submit each other, but it's not gonna be going after that for like 20 or 40 minutes,
Sure.
because the fight can go up to 40 minutes.
Oh, it is. It's 20, then another 20 for the super fight.
20, 10, 10. If
Okay.
no points happen, right?
Okay.
Or if it's a draw.
Right.
So can go up to 40 minutes. It's a long time.
It's a long time,
Yeah.
man. It's a long time.
It's really boring. Like 40 minutes. If the fight goes to 40 minutes, you can't say that was like a really like interesting fight,
Sure.
because
It slows down.
Yeah,
It has to,
yeah,
right. Yeah.
nobody like goes scrambles for 40 minutes.
And is the community excited for that match, Tom? You run into other people that are like me and they're asking you about that match. It's a
Yeah.
big deal. It's been 2 years in the making.
Yeah, I think it's the conversation in every gym is being that
Okay.
the one. And everybody's like, the fight that's supposed to happen for a long time. So I think finally time, like, I think 2 months to happen, so.
Yeah. I think Andre is more prepared for it. I really do. He knows Abu Dhabi rules. In fact, that's all he knows for the last several years. Here's the problem. Andre hasn't competed in 2 years. I think that's a problem. Gordon competed 2 weeks ago.
I agree. Could be like a big advantage for Gordon. So the weight is not going to be an advantage because they're probably walking around the same weight. Gordon should be a little bit taller, but let's see. But Andre is a different body type, like short and like compact. So.
And Andre will be prepared, in your opinion, for all that lower body attacks that the Danaher death squad is doing. Some of that's different. Some of those heel hooks, they're actually different manipulations. He'll be prepared, in your opinion. He's not going to get sucked into some new game.
No.
Defend.
I don't believe it, because Andre is like he's been training for a long time. He used to train a lot with Leo Vieira, and he's not gonna be afraid of the heel hooks. And I think when you're afraid of the heel hooks, that's when the opponents get you easy. So André will be really calm to defend. I see all his students defend really well too. Especially the Rutuolo brothers. They fight against guys that are the master of heel hooks. And
They're doing great right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the rise.
They let the opponents get their heel hook to do escapes to end up on the back. So Andre knows what to do to get out of that for sure. I think the bigger advantage for Gordon is the pressure. If he ends up on top, I think the pressure that he's gonna put is more dangerous than the heel hooks itself.
If Gordon can get on top, we're having a whole different conversation.
No, yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of banking on the fact that he doesn't, but that's interesting what you just said. If he gets on top,
then I
it's
think
a problem.
He's can see he's stronger. He's playing smart with his weight. He's not like doing mistakes. It's like making the opponents get tired with the pressure. So if he ends up on top, like you said, it's gonna be a big